Yo, what's up? It's your boy Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. Legends never die, they stay in our hearts. If you want to support us, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and also you can come down here and hit the join button under the video or in our channel section. And you can also join our Patreon, patreon.com/currency365. And we also have Cash App and also PayPal for supports if you want to sow some seeds. Peace out. God bless. Enjoy the video and keep the movement going. Legends. Bye. All right, all right. Welcome back to Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. All right, so we had the Fed day today. The Feds keep the market rate at a pause. Now, some did think that we could actually see a rate hike today, which the markets were freaking out about that over the last 24 hours or 48 hours actually. That's why we were seeing the markets dump because people were anticipating a rate hike. Um, but that didn't happen. We got a pause. And when we got the pause, we saw the markets nicely rebound a little bit there, spike up to the upside, but then they came right back down. So, and that's because Jerome Powell was kind of like all over the place. He talked about doing what using their tools to keep prop the markets up and keep the markets up and make sure the bond market is going to be stable going forward. But then he talked about uncertainty on rate cuts, and people didn't, the markets didn't like that, right? So uncertainty on rate cuts, even though the ECB is going to be cutting rates multiple times this year, he couldn't say it. He couldn't just say it that yes, we will be cutting rates multiple times. If he had said that, the markets would have skyrocketed, right? So, and they would still be skyrocketing right now, but he just couldn't say it. He said, we are uncertain about the future of rate cuts this year and also the future of rate hikes, or anything else. We are uncertain about the future. We must look at the data coming soon, right? Even though they told us three rate cuts this year, and now he's saying he's uncertain. So he didn't want to pump the markets, right? He knew they asked him several times, and he said the same thing. We are uncertain. We're gonna have to look at the data. They wanted him to say that yes, we're on track to at least do 1 to 3 rate cuts this year. All that's all you have to say, and the markets would have skyrocketed, and he refused to do it. So he knows that if he says that, yeah, we still got planned for 1 to 3 rate cuts, between 1 to 3 rate cuts this year. The markets would have skyrocketed. He didn't want to give the markets that pump. He chose not to do that. That was his choosing because that's what they said. 3 rate cuts this year. He could have said, well, between 1 to 3 rate cuts are most likely going to happen this year. Still, and we're going to watch inflation, and we're going to keep our guidance of 1 to 3, of 3 rate cuts this year. But of course, that guidance can change as we get more data. That's all he had to say. And if he had said that, the markets would be Bitcoin would be pumping to up to 70,000 right now, right? But that's not the case, right? He didn't say that. He refused to say that. They gave him three. I think I heard 3 people ask literally the same question, and he refused on all 3 of them to give them the answer. They were looking for him to say, yes, we at least were expecting at least 1 rate cut this year, and the markets would have went completely nuts. He refused to do that. So he did that on purpose. He didn't want the markets to pump here. Um, and they, they're on a trajectory where they really don't want the markets to pump anymore. You see, you know what I mean? They are choosing their words carefully so that the markets don't pump. You know what I mean? So and it is what it is. They want the markets to continue to crash. They want people to continue to suffer, and this is his policy. Right? This is the Fed's policy. The reason why inflation is going up still and all this is because of the Feds. Right? Printing, printing, printing. Everything that's happening right now in the economy is because of the Federal Reserve. So, we will get down to 2% rate, inflation and all these things. Will they ever get down to 2% inflation? Like, it's like Who really knows? Who really cares? They, like it's kind of weird. It's just really weird. But either way, you can see that the cryptos are down 1% today, 1.89%. We were down almost 5% earlier today, right? So now we're down. Bitcoin was down 4% today, and you can see that it's just barely in the green the last hour. So bulls are still haven't stepped in there. Solana's up big though. Solana pumped here up to 5% today. XRP's pumping right now 3%, but down in the last hour a little bit. Rumors that Judge Torres is going to be accepting the 10 million fine offer from XRP and not the 1 to 1 2 3 billion offer from the SEC. So um, if that's the case, then that's going to be a massive win there for XRP, of course. Um, and so it's expected to be announced this month, right? So that's going to be awesome. Okay, I need to plug my laptop in there because it looks like I'm running out of battery here already. Okay, so let me plug this in. All right, is that better? Yeah, that's better. All right, so that's what's going on with that. So we'll watch out for XRP. I'm pretty sure the moment the ruling comes out on XRP, they're gonna slam it down first, and then most likely they're gonna slam it down. Then they're gonna buy it up, and then Judge Torres is gonna make the announcement. You know, XRP, will be paying a $10 million fine or whatever fine they're gonna be paying, and the case is over, right? And XRP is now free, and then all the banks are gonna line up to add XRP and make it part of the digital system, and XRP is gonna absolutely explode, head towards that $15 to $30 area. All right, so that's what we see happening. Um, doesn't mean that it will happen, but it is what it is. All right, what else is going on? Shiba Inu was up a little bit in the last hour, but and actually Shiba Inu is holding pretty well here. 22 3 3 3 7 there is pretty good. Shiba Inu holding on really good there over that two, still in the twos here, holding on. If you're part of the Bernard Validator, you did get your Inu airdrops. I did get mine today. We actually got more than we were supposed to get. So shout out to CO, man. You're hooking people up, man. A lot of you guys, some of you guys got 500%. Um, and you were looking for what 200%, because some 200% or 200x of what you were staking on Lunk, because it was two airdrops in one, and then other people who didn't register, who registered after April 15th, they got the 100x they're what they're staking on Lunk. But like CEO said in the Telegram group, some people got even more, right? They got up to maybe 300 to 300x or 400, maybe even 500x what they were supposed to receive. So that's pretty awesome. And shout out to CEO for that and giving the airdrops. And that was pretty cool. All right, so let's see what else going on here. Let's actually go over here real quick, then I'll come back to this. Let's go to the Dow and the U.S. dollar, because the U.S. dollar absolutely crashed, cratered, and so this is interesting. The U.S. dollar cratered Jerome Powell's speech, right? And because one of the things he talked about was using his tools and stuff to make sure the market get propped up, right? So the U.S. dollar falls on that, but Bitcoin doesn't, and cryptos don't explode to the upside. So it's kind of interesting that the dollar falls, money comes out of the dollar, but where does it go? Why didn't it go into cryptos? It went into gold. That's where it went. So the Dow was finished green barely. It also pumped and then dumped right back. Bart Simpson had there, right? Then you had S&P, same thing. NASDAQ, same thing. VIX, same thing, right? VIX went the little bit other way. And then gold, though, gold to the upside, right? So gold and then oil. I'm not sure what the charts are coming up for them, but anyways, gold almost close to .9 cents percent there, and then oil was up a little bit as well. So it looks like the winner was gold, and then we don't have the silver on here, but silver probably was a big winner as well, right? So silver and gold come out big winners, but stable cryptos were just blah, right? And so crypto didn't get the big push gold and silver were the big winners today in the Fed's meeting. So that's pretty interesting. And but yeah, so that's what's going on. Hope you guys are doing well. And let's go through the top 20, top 100, excuse me, cryptos here. See if anything up. Stellar's up. All right. And then we have Render's up. Pepe's up 4%. Somebody told me Pepe was crashing, but it's up 4%. Okay. Uh, IMX, not the group, but the Batman and Robin and Romeo, whatever. Batman, Romeo, and Drummer Boy. And you see Optima, down with OPP. Dogwood Hat up almost 4% there, and then you have the graphs and everything. Okay, so look, we got some tokens that are turning green here, and Blink's up 3%, and Jupiter's up as well, and cool. Even Flare's up 4%. It's under 3 cents, so it's still there under 3 cents, especially when you get a monthly dividends. Chile's pumping today, up at 8%. We got a massive alert on Chile's. We've been talking about it since what 3 cents, 4 cents, and told you guys we're looking for $1 by the Summer Olympics. So I gave you guys that one here, so as well. So, but we have a massive alert on it on Patreon. Okay, so that's what's going on, folks. Hope you guys are doing well. And all right, AXL up 8% as well. Nice. A lot of new tokens that I don't know anything about, but it's just too many to keep up with. I'll lose. You'll lose your mind when you're trying to keep up with all these new tokens. There's thousands of new tokens that come out every single day. If you try to keep up with all these tokens, you will absolutely lose your mind. So don't do that. All right. Just fit in where you fit in and just keep it moving, right? So that's it. All right. So, anyways, that's what's going on. The Feds pause, continue with a pause. They didn't rate hike, right? And there's rumors that they might rate hike in June, right? So people are scared about that, right? They might rate hike in June, or they might rate cut in June. We don't know. But right now, it seems like the Feds are not going to do anything. The Feds are just going to stay with a pause. But you just never know. They could surprise with a rate hike in June, and if they did, the markets would crash severely, in my opinion, because the markets doesn't want a rate hike; they want rate cuts, right? And so you're talking about rate cuts this whole time, and then you surprise us with a rate hike, the markets would crash. You know what I mean? If that happens, so we'll watch out for June on that, but we'll see. I'm pretty sure. I think it's June 12th, right? June 12th is the meeting there. And of course, before that, we have Ryan Garcia saying that there's going to be the massive earthquake in California that's going to take place on basically 666, right? June 6th, 2024. It is 666, right? So, that's what he says. California and Las Vegas. So I guess we'll see if that happens. Of course, that would cause the tsunami as well. And of course, the Golden Gate Bridge and stuff. So we've been talking about that for years now. So that other people, but I guess he's saying that it's going to happen on 666. So I guess we'll find out. I don't know if it will or not. He said, I pray for everybody in California and Vegas and everywhere else, and may God lead you in everything that you do out there, and may God warn you and show you the signs before it happens. You can get you and your family out before any of this stuff happens. We know something big is coming to California. Everybody knows it. Even everybody that lives in California, they're not stupid. But we want to make sure that God shows you ahead of time before it actually takes place, so you guys can get out of there in time. Okay, so anyways, it is what it is. That's what's going on. Feds pause. Gary Gensler. I'm not Gary Gensler, but please fire Gary Gensler. When is he going to be gone? Marcus would pump if he leaves, right? But Jerome Powell. All over the place today, and I had a feeling that I wish he wasn't. I wish he would just thought rate cuts are coming, and then the markets would have pumped. But he was all over the place today, and very data and dependent today, and that's not what the markets wanted, right? The markets wanted him to say rate cuts are coming, and we're sticking to our plans, and even if it has to be delayed a little bit. And he wouldn't say. They tried to get him to say it 3 times, and he wouldn't say it. And so that's the results we get. We get we now we have to wait on Shibarium hard fork tomorrow, and then we'll see what the XRP case is. When the XRP case is over, that's going to be a bullish sign for the markets as well, because these XRP cases will be finally over. Then it can make, and then I'm watching for Elon Musk right? So hard fork tomorrow for Shibarium. I don't expect Elon to say anything tomorrow, but after the hard fork, I'm expecting Elon Musk. I told you guys on Patreon already, right? And I told you guys during my Vote Enu video. Every time I make a Vote Enu video about Votoshi, Elon Musk comes out and says some stuff about cryptos every time. So I'm looking for Elon Musk to make some big announcements here on crypto. I'm looking for it. So we'll see if we get it. With plans or payment systems and burn mechanisms for Dogecoin and maybe even Shiba Inu and Volt Inu and other Enus, right? So we'll see if Elon Musk comes out and says anything like this in the next coming days. But first, we got the hard fork tomorrow for Shibarium. We'll see what the gas fees look like. We'll see if the burn, what is it called? The Not the burn bank. um, it's not the burn wallet. What is it called? The burn. I don't even know anymore. Whatever it's called, the burn thing, right? So whatever they're gonna be using the burn. It's not the burn bank. I'm getting I can't remember the name, but anyways, you guys know what I'm talking about. Where we can burn tokens, right? Swap the bone for SHIB and burn it, right? It's not the burn wallet. What is it called? Burn the auto burns. There we go. Auto burns. Okay, auto burns. All right. So yeah. Anyways, so we'll see how that plays out. And of course, XRP case and also the Terra Luna, not the Terra Luna, but the TFL SEC case is coming to a close as well this month as well. They're going to have the final settlement judgment as well. So those two big cases, XRP and the TFL, are ending this month. With final judgment announcements on fines, and that's it. And those cases are over. And I think the crypto markets are going to be okay. We can finally move on now, right? So see how that plays out. Peace out. God bless. See you guys in the next video. Bye.